I'm curious. I'm sure you already got just an enormous number of creepy, ghastly messages on all the like fans and sites like that. Has that gone up since you came out, or is it pretty static?
Fan stuff. Everyone's so nice. They're paying to talk to you, so everyone's like really chill. Like, if you had to pay $20 every time you talk to a girl, you better make that count. That's good. So people are really nice. It's like the free platforms like Twitter that are just kind of awful. But it got bad because I showed a little more on OnlyFans recently, and it got bad from then. But it didn't get bad from the coming out thing.
Oh, okay. So you showed more, and they were like, all right, this indicates a higher level of what I'm allowed to say in our messages now.
Pretty much, yeah. Although I got a response I don't think most people would like when I did that, because everyone just called it cute.
I could guess it. I knew I was going to be able to guess it. I knew I was going to be able to guess it right off the bat. I knew that's what it was going to be. That's cute? Hilarious.
Oh, thanks for thinking my dick's cute, pal.
Oh, look at that little cute dick you got. You're like, 40. How much has he spent? 400. Thank you.
Thanks. Just teeth gritted. That must be weird.
Yeah, you really got to compartmentalize for that.
Yeah, so you put your dick out there. People called it cute. And was there a little bit of time where you're like, no, come on, don't you throw that at me? Don't you use that slur on my dick?
There was 30 good minutes. There's 30 good minutes of me being insulted, and then I checked the graph, and I was like, all right, I can call it cute.
You check the graph, and you're like, you know what? I can deal with this in my new Lamborghini that I can't drive.
Yeah, apparently there's this like
not anymore.
There's this standard for like trans girls or like femboys or anything in that category where like honestly a feminine dick is kind of preferred sometimes. So I was like, oh fuck it, I guess new market. I'm not in like just guy anymore. I can be cute, and it's actually a positive.
Oh, has money like has that graph been going up since the reveal? You think it's a new audience?
A little bit, but it's been exactly a month, so we'll see how many people like tuned in, saw it, and went and then unsubscribed.
No, that would be funny if they were.
Holy
like,
shit! It is a man.
Like,
they've been telling me. Everybody's been telling me, but I wouldn't believe it.
Dude, you get people like that. I've had people in my DMs that were like, "Oh my god, let me please show me that pussy," and I was like, no. I don't know how you managed to get through every stage of my social media and not figure it out.
Are they like Indian guys, like horny Indian guy posting like, "You are the most beautiful girl in the entire world. Show me your vagina."
It's weirdly enough, it's a lot. It's Russians, Polish people, and like a concerning amount of people with like
many children.
And like people with like Confederate flag posters or like knights, which is a British thing, I think, like the knight in arms thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So like a sigil or something.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that is.
That's an odd cross section of people for what I imagine the kind of content you're posting being nudity and dick heavy.
I've still never figured it out. I got no clue.
It seems like you bridge that you just bridge it all. Eastern Europeans, Confederates.
I think
communists.
the Polish have like the highest concentration of femboys. I think that's
really
a fact. It's got to be.
That can't be true.
I've seen so many.
I think of them as like a masculine, not too open to some of our leftist ways kind of country, very militaristic as well with their whole thing with Russia. And then I think of the MMA fighters that come from there. They're always scary as shit. They're always this fucking killer of some kind.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. It's like there's over masculinity, like super masculine types, and then like a branch of guys that's like, well, I'm not fitting that mold. May as well go the other way.
Yeah, they're just getting just brutalized. They're like, well, I can't compete next to this 6'7" Viking, and so I guess I'm a girl.
Different game. Yeah. Now, what if that's what happened? Like there's this sort of slider, right, on our RPG character, and what if the average man, like what was considered base masculinity, that's better, was like Thor Bjornsson. And you and me, Taylor, were stuck way on the far left side of the masculinity scale. There were women who were more masculine than us. Like that's how far it was shifted. Like, do you think we'd be close to making that decision? Like man,
I'd move somewhere with smaller men. And
we already did. We already did. Like, these are the smallest men.
Who are the shortest? I don't know.
The average height of a Filipino man in this future, 6'8". Like, I'm telling you, like we're so much closer to cute girls in this reality that it's almost makes sense just to go ahead and shave.
Okay, well, there's no way I compete in the girl world either. I'd be hideous. And so
no, that's what I'm telling you. This girl world, we got this.
Okay, a lot of ugly bitches in this world.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I would just be a shut-in who like posted hateful things online. Probably be. I'd be like, here's a graph of how bad tall masculine guys are. I don't like it.
Black Dylan Taylor.
Yeah, that's wouldn't have to change my name. Just stick with Taylor. Boom.
Yes. Finster, I've been wondering. So Belle Delphine and her OnlyFans had kind of a calculated escalation of like how racy it was, which turned out to be like a really profitable path for her. Mm-hmm. Are you following in those footsteps with your gradual improved exposure?
I sped it up a little bit though, because I was bored. A thing that they don't. So I spoke to. So Belle comes back on the internet every now and then, and I spoke to her like just before the reveal, and just said like, hey, she was just hyping me up, saying like, dude, you're gonna do so good. You're gonna get that bag. It's gonna be great.
It's adorable.
Yeah. And she was saying like, she'd always given me the advice at the start, saying like, take it slow and everything, because you do a lot better. And you'll always find with those girls that go like right to something like hardcore or something like that, they just straight up do porn eventually. Mm-hmm. They get like a year or two out of that. But I think everyone's plan on OnlyFans is to do it for like 5 years, and then you're not really,
time for the next person.
Yeah, if you can get 5 years out of it, you're doing pretty damn hot. Like, because the earning potential so much. If you start earning a lot, then you can go a bit faster just because you don't need to be doing it as long, Mm-hmm. Like, but it's you can also do pay-per-view stuff, and I know that's what an awful lot of people do to make like an extra thing. So you'll subscribe to a page, pay like whatever fee it is, and then you'll also get like even spicier videos in there or something like that. But oh my god, I really wish there was like, on YouTube or something, you can see the top YouTubers of all time, their likes, subscribers. You can't see that with OnlyFans. I really want to.
They tell you where you stack rank, but you don't see who's who.
Yeah, because it only goes down to a certain number. Like so it goes to like, oh, you're in the 0.01 of every creator on here, but there's nothing past that. So like you can be like, you can earn like 150,000 a month and you'll be in that sort of bracket, or many millions a month and you'll still be in that same bracket. There's a lot of variation there. It's kind of like YouTube, with like the top people earn just sometimes an unfathomable amount of money, but also like, there's more normal stuff on the lower end.
I think I got all of it.
You got all of it for sure.
Just wanted to be financially dominated by someone and had to come up with a way.
He's a pay pig.
He's a pay pig. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, I should have oinked at him or something.
Did guys ever pay you to call them pay pigs and like make them oink and stuff?
Dude, hot take. They are a lot of work, dude. There's been a few. I've had a couple like whales or something. They'll pop in and send like $400 to send like one message. It's like, hi, I think you're cute. And I go, okay, cool. We've got that type of money. And then they sort of explain what they're into. And I go, I gotta be DMing you every day, man. Like,
well, wait. Does he always pay $400 when he DMs you, or that's just to open the door?
No, it was a one-time thing to get your attention. I think like the thing is with PayPix, part of the kink is like running out of money, like being so dominated, like this one person controls your entire thing. And so if you're a multi-millionaire, you're not into that really.
Yeah, you'd never get there if your kink was running out of money.
Oh,
exactly.
So it's not like super rich people who do this.
Not usually.
Okay.
Because you want to feel like a sense of loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. That would make sense though. Like because it seems like it's like really successful, or the stereotype is there's like rich, successful, like Wall Street millionaire likes to be dominated by like a little Asian lady. So because they're not getting that anywhere else in life, they're always so alpha and control. They need like a break from that. So it would make sense that like millionaire guy who's got like, yeah, buy this, buy that. Yeah, 10 million there, 5 million here would be like, yes, take my purse away, mommy. Dummy mommy.
That's oh man. I just assumed they were like Arab princes who would just throw $1 million around like it's nothing. Like imagining like a union plumber doing that makes me sad.
If you've seen like the videos, right? I like there are funny kinks objectively. That's like that's one that's I think more common than people think. There's been a few like girls that I've seen that like have that as their whole thing and they're super into it, and it's honestly the women that do it
too.
Yeah,
they're usually smoking a cigarette. Like, yeah, you got my money, pay pig,
dude. The women that do it are weirder than the guys that like it. I swear.
Are they even into the kink, or are they just like, there's a lot of money? My kink is making money.
I don't want to say who, but like there's a girl that has a bot for it. So she has a side account. She's very, very popular, but she has a side account and it's ran by like other people. I thought it was genius. It's such a grift.
Oh
but
my God. Is she a redhead?
I don't know who you're.
Damn, of course.
There might be a few people that do it. There's like this one person I'm thinking of. I think they do cosplay, so I don't know what the hair color is. But yeah, they have like their main account, which is normal porn or whatever, OnlyFans stuff, and then one that's most definitely ran by a management team because they reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you want to contact in our management team to like respond to people so you don't have to?" I don't know, but then saw her account and I was like, she must be raking it in. If you're hiring people for like nearly nothing to just milk some pay pigs,
here's the third party company that I would have. I would go to you and I would say, we have this AI tech where we're going to come in and 3D scan you, and you will give approval, but it will make the videos for people's private videos. And so in this way, we can fulfill dozens of it'll basically be you, but we're gonna put your face on there and make it look right. And here's you in Star Wars costume. Here's you in Bugs Bunny, like all the kinks that all these different people wanted, but you only had to make one video.
It'd be good if that existed, but AI videos are still dog shit. You can really tell AI.
They're going to regulate the AI real quick because people keep making rich and famous and influential people suck dick on camera. And
where are these terrible sites I need to avoid?
And when you do that, the wheels. You notice the wheels of legislatures all of a sudden get greased the fuck up when somebody makes like the president suck a dick or like some famous pretty lady suck a dick or something, like Taylor Swift blow some fans in a football stadium.
Yeah, that was a big one. They're very clearly fake though. The tech isn't there yet.
The deep fake stuff is the stuff that gets that. It's less so AI. It's always like I got deep faked into porn once. There was and it was weirdly by someone it was onto someone I know. So like they tweeted out saying like, I didn't think I'd have to say this, but please don't put Finster's face on my porn. It's uncomfortable. Just getting chat around like, is this real? And anyone that had like a couple brain cells like, no.
So did they put your face on someone with a vagina?
No.
Damn. I can't remember what we were talking about.
I was like, yeah, I've been looking for that one, and I don't know what you're talking.
I've been digging deep, and the tech. You're right, the tech is not there. But soon
You've said it now.
That's one of those things where Star Trek is always like picking things from the future that are going to happen. So in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, on the space station, Quark the Ferengi runs hollow suites, and you can go for a price, pay him, and you can go have like do whatever you want. Now, it's usually shown off to be like where you go kayaking or climb a mountain, stuff like that. But it's a jizz factory. It's a jizz factory.
You would just go kayaking.
And this one client comes to Quark and he's like, I want a very special video. And I'm like, God damn, are we doing CP on Star Trek? And he's like, Major Kira, I want her. And she's like the head of like Bajoran local military officer, like Miss. She's really cute, but like she
very button up and professional.
Yeah. So Quark has a hollow scanner that he's sneaking around, like taking scans of her to put her in this guy's porno. And that was like 1994 or something when they had that idea of like being able to just scan someone and then make them into a porno and do whatever you want them to do. they pull a switcheroo at the end and they put Quark's disgusting head on the sexy body, and so the guy gets furious. It's great.
Maybe I'll watch Star Trek. Maybe I'll start the entire epic of Star Trek to see that episode.
Really? I would watch it. I would watch it with you and create a YouTube channel where we do nothing but watch Star Trek together and upload our audio so people could simulcast episodes of Star Trek with us. And I don't care if it gets 300 views.